Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before I start, my name is Gracia. I'm a mom and I'm on a journey to getting my finances back in order and becoming fully debt free. I'm first going to apologize for my husky I can't even speak, guys. I am first going to apologize for my husky sound. I am fighting a cold here. So my voice is a bit deeper. It sounds a bit weirder than it usually is, but you know what, we move. All right, I'm not well. You might hear me sniffling, you might hear me sneezing, you might hear me coughing and blowing my nose, but if you're an oldie, you know what we say, this is real life. All right, so please give the video a thumbs up while you're at this introduction mark, because many times people do forget to give the video a thumbs up. The thumbs up can be found right below where you're watching this video. Subscribe. I can guarantee that you're going to love it here. And without any further ado, let's get into this video. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm using the expense tracker category in my book, or the expense tracker section in my book, and I'm going to be tracking all the expenses I've spent since the 25th, which was payday, straight up until the 4th, which is today. All right, so let's get cracking with this. So I'm going to be looking on my phone, so if you hear any delays, that's what I'm doing. What I'm going to go category by category, because that's going to just be a little bit easier, to be honest. Alright, my book is a bit slanted because it makes it a bit easier for me to write. So let's go. I'm going to start in no particular order, but I want to start with the best dates, to be honest. So I think we're going to go up to groceries. Yeah, groceries. Let's start there. Guys, I was writing the 6th. This is supposed to be the 5th. I'm jumping the gun. I'm going to be a bit quiet throughout because I'm trying to preserve my voice. My little boy comes back today, so I don't want to lose my voice, you know. I'm also going to bring my little cash envelope wallet because I'll need this at some point. Alright, let me get the receipts out. So I'll keep my receipts in a little brown envelope, you know, so I could keep track of what I spent, because I don't want to have to come in later on and correct it. So let's see what we bought. Okay, that's correct. And this is not going to be in date order as best as it can be, because it's just a bit all over the place. In order for it to be in good date order, I'll have to do it as and when I spend, which is something I'll work up to. Yeah, McDonald's ended up on here somehow. Oh my days. It sure did. This is the biggest spend in Costco, $117.88, guys. All right, so this video is going to be sped up in certain parts and it's going to be normal in certain parts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this up. I think this is everything for my groceries. Let me just do a quick check. Okay, yeah, that's everything. So I'm going to put what my budgeted amount was. So budgeted amount is BA, in case you don't know. Now you know. So budgeted amount is £220. Okay. We're going to put our total spent. And we're going to get that from adding these up. So let's do that quickly. So we've got 14.73 plus 13.96 plus 7.48 plus 5.20 plus 2.48 plus 2.28 plus 2.50 plus 3.55 plus 6.99 plus 13.96 plus 3 plus that's wrong. I think sometimes I make up my own numbers. Right. Plus 3.55 plus 9.80 plus £117.88. So we've spent a total of £207.36, and we're only at the 4th of the month. Okay, right, so total spent 207, and then I'm going to put remaining. I should have written smaller. So 207 minus 220, that's 1264. Right, so that's what we've got left over for the groceries. Okay, at the end of this video, I'm going to go through my cash envelopes and sort those out, so you guys will get to see that, the little stuffing at the end. All right, we're going to work through the other categories now that we've done groceries. These ones are just going to be like a bit random, I guess. But we're going to go through the next big category, which is eating out. Guys, this budget was blown before June even began. I'm going to just be honest. That's what we're here for. This budget was gone with the wind. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me try to get this in order. All right, here we go. So, (25th of the 5th), I treated my sister out to lunch. So for the both of us, we spent £31.05. I think I did something wrong. I only had breakfast at work twice, but on my app, as you can see, I'm using my famous app here. Okay, I love this app. Love it. I've got it digitally and I'm writing it physically so I could be aware. I don't know why I've got 2 breakfasts. I'm going to delete that. This is why it's so good to go through your budget, you know, because you'll be amazed at what you found. So the breakfast at work here on the 26th, I put it on the groceries, but I put it on the eating out as well. So I don't know how that got into groceries. I don't know what happened. So I'm just going to remove it because it's already on the groceries. It shouldn't have been. I was just copying it off the digital budgeting app. So I'm going to leave it there because we've already done this. I'm not going to change it. So that's going to be, you know, a thing. I'm just trying to figure out my approach to this. Okay, so let's go back up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete that as well. All right, so let us continue On the 27th, I went to my favorite restaurant. Well, I don't know if I'll still class it as my favorite, but got some lamb soup and a salad and some chicken wings, and that came up to $20.50. I know this sounds ridiculous, honestly, but, and this is not an excuse, but I'm going to explain it because a lot of you don't follow me on both platforms. I have gallstones and I do get really bad gallbladder attacks, or is it gallstone attacks, gallbladder attacks, whatever. So eating out now, even though you've seen me go to McDonald's, that was that one time. Do you know what I mean? It's not something I could have because I do get really bad flare-ups where I end up in hospitals, having to be poked, having to be under scans, exposed to radiation, all this palaver. So in order to eat a bit cleaner, I have to spend more money. It's just what it is. This place never used to be that expensive, but since COVID, everything has quadrupled in price. Not that I need to explain that, but I feel like it's only right because I know everybody's going to be like, oh, well, you spend a lot of money eating out. Yes, it's my favorite pastime. I love doing it, and it's not something I'm going to stop completely because I feel like I need to enjoy my money. Do you know what I mean? And this is one thing I like to do. Here, I treated my sister because she's always treating me. And yeah, anyway, let's move on. Let us move on. Then we've got the 28th. And excuse my atrocious handwriting, guys. I got this pistachio ice cream. It was absolutely amazing. Right, so anything that's not been entered into the app, I'm just going to put a little dot so I know I need to enter those. So as you can see, I've written down everything I've spent since the 25th of May straight up until the 4th of June. So I've just gone in, filled everything in and the amounts, and then we're going to go through our budgeted amounts and the total we spent and the remaining. So you're focusing on the pink colors. Okay, I know it's a lot to take in, it's a lot of writing, but I'm going to talk you guys through it. So in this section here, this is our eating out category. I budgeted £100, so I'm going to add this up, and I know I've spent over £100, but we're going to just work through it together. So we've got 3105 plus 20.50 plus 350 plus 1450 plus 940 plus 18.25 plus 7.30 plus 950 plus 0.80 plus 12.98 plus 2.69. So we're coming in at £130 47 pence, guys. I know. So £130 47 pence. So we have zero remaining, but basically we were over budget, so we're going to put negative 30.47. all right, we're going to move on down to our special occasions category. I budgeted 100 and I spent 5, and then I spent 50. So for the bridal gift and the restaurant deposit, that is £55 we've spent. So 55 from 100 gives us 45. So we've got 45 remaining, and we're not going to be touching this because we need this to roll over into July and also into August. But as you follow my journey, you will see. Let's move the calculator out of the way. Health insurance, right? Our budget for this category, which is our healthcare category, was $37.50. And if you're confused, I do a monthly budget. Let me flip so I could show you. This is my monthly budget. So as you can see, I've got a healthcare category here, which equates to $35.70. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going off. All right, so let's keep moving. So health insurance, our budgeted amount was $35.70, and we've spent $12.80 so far. And we're going to do our 35.70 minus 12.80. That leaves us with 22.90. All right, let's move on down. I feel like I want to give this little category a color that's very light so you could see. We're going to put it in orange so we know. That might be a bit too close to the pink, isn't it? Can we go in with a pastel? Let's go in with a pastel yellow. So what we'll do, we'll highlight those sections here so you could see what we've got left. So it sort of stands out a bit. This is highlighted in this color, but we'll speak about that when we get to it. So this color here is what we've got left over, and I'm going to do the same for these ones we've already filled. All right, much better. So we're down to our transportation category, okay? And we've got a few expenses here. So we spent £1.20 on parking, £2.20 on parking, £25 for petrol, and £12.12 for petrol. So that is £40.52 we've spent. So in this section we budgeted 100, we've spent 40.52. Now this might be cumbersome for a lot of you, but I actually like doing it like this because it breaks it down for me and I can see where my money is and how much I've got left and whatnot. I do have a budgeting app that I use on the go, so I do check it with that as well to make sure that I'm not overspending. Remember, I'm on a journey to sort of reprogram my brain when it comes to my finances. So with all of that, it's going to take a lot of effort. So we've got 59.48 remaining. It's going to take a lot of effort and it's just consistency, but I do enjoy doing my budget. I want to make it a part of my lifestyle. I want to be able to take an hour out every day or every other day and check in with my budget to make sure that it is financially healthy. Okay, right. So we've got our personal care subscription here and we've got Unison. I've put it under that bit because that's where it falls. And the budgeted amount for the personal / subscription is $16.41. So this covers, you know, my Amazon Prime, my YouTube Music, and my Unison, because to me Unison is like a monthly subscription. So $6.93 is what we spent. $16.41 is our budgeted amount. So $16.41 minus $6.93. That's $9.48. So I just need to see where I'm at because there's a lot of writing going on here. So we've got $6.93, which is what we spent. And then our remaining balance is $9.48. Okay, we're almost at the bottom, guys. School fees, this comes under the other category, which, like I said, if you go back here, this planner has categories. It's got like other, entertainment, transportation, personal, home, food, healthcare, loans, stuff like that. So I sort of just negate my budget according to what I feel suits whatever category best. So school fees, we budgeted £20 and that's how much we spent. So we budgeted £20, we spent £20. and I'm going to write that in there. So we've got 0 remaining. We're moving down to rent. So our rent, we spent $212.06. I like to split my rent amount up because I never used to do this, and I started implementing this last month, and it's been a lifesaver because when I pay all of my rent, I'm left with no money, and then I have to go and hold on to my credit cards and pay stuff off that, and then I never really get back to paying off the credit card because then I blow the other money. You know, the vicious cycle. So doing it this way has helped me tremendously. So 424, my battery is blinking, so I've got to whiz through this. So 424, where is it? 424.12 minus 212.06. That leaves us with 212.06, okay? So that's what we've got left to pay. Aldi, personal Kia. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to whiz through these now, guys, because I don't want my battery to die. 359 plus 16, that is 1959. And we budgeted £25, so minus 25, that leaves us with 541. Okay, household, we spent a lot here because we needed to get some bits. So we spent $20.97 in TK Maxx, $22.94 in TK Maxx, and $73.75 in Costco. Crap. Household, we've spent $20.97 in TK Maxx, $22.94 in TK Maxx, and $73.75 in Costco. Now the $73.75 is highlighted because I'm going to get a refund of about £12 because I bought a rug but it doesn't fit the space, so I'm going to be returning that. But until I get the refund, I'm leaving it as $73.75. okay, so total spent is $161.57. $161.57, and from the £75, I feel like this is wrong. Hold on, guys. I think I added this wrong. Let's start again. $73.75 plus 22.94 plus 20.97. That gives us £117. I don't know where I got 161. I think I was adding up something that doesn't belong to this category because everything is pretty close together. So, okay, we spent 117, so £117, 66 pence, and we budgeted 79.65, so we're going to minus 79.65. So we are over budget by £38 and 1p. So in this section we're going to put 38.01, okay? And then we've got Kaylan, which is our last category. Kaylan's my son, for those of you who are new. So 438 plus 15 for his haircut plus 519 plus 7.89. That is 32.46. We budgeted £75, so 32.46 is what we paid, minus 75, that gives us 42.54. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add up all of the total spends, and then we're going to come up with our figure to see how much we've got left. I'm standing up, guys, because I don't want my battery to die. So let's go through this section here. So we've got 32.46 from Kaylan, 117.66 from household. Then we've got 19.59 from personal Kia, 212.06, 20, 693, 40.52, 12.80, 55, 130.47 and 207.36. So far we've spent £854.85. So we're going to put that here. I'm going to write it in a different colour. I'm going to go in with blue. So let's just put total spent, and we're going to put the time from the 25th of the 5th to the, we're actually going to say to the 3rd of the 6th. And we're going to put equal, and that's £854.85. All right, and I'm going to get a highlighter to put at the bottom here. Our total budget, so I'm going to put total budget, so that's TB. Just remember, total budget is how much money we've got, okay? So we brought in £2,058.54. Remember, this consists of money rolling over, money that didn't pay the credit card, all of that stuff. Do go and check out my June monthly budget video, and everything will be broken down in that for you. So total budget is this amount, and we're going to put LO, which stands for leftover. So if we've got £854.85, we minus that from £2,058.54. We've got £1,203.69 left for the rest of the month. So I've got to be completely careful. As you could see, let's hop back over here. I've only got £12.64. Let me zoom it in. I've only got £12.64 left for my groceries. This is not going to work because I've worked out with my new eating habits that I've got to do for health reasons. I've worked out my weekly shop for fresh fruits and veg is going to be between £30 to £50 a week. So I don't know how we're going to tussle this, but we're going to make it work if it means reducing categories or borrowing money from one of my saving pits and reimbursing it when I get paid, so I could give myself that breathing room to eat the way I need to eat, to avoid me having to go under the knife again to have sex. Sorry guys, my battery died. So as I was saying, I would probably have to use money from one of my savings account, like borrow it short term to cover my weekly grocery shops, which I think is going to be between 30 to 50. So that would be about 200 quid, but that's a lot. So I think I'm going to stick with the 30. So 30 and 30, 60, and then 120. So I have to see if I could wiggle 120 from an account. If I do that, I will let you guys know. I do know that my grocery budget needs to be a bit more because I'm eating healthier. There's certain things I can't eat because it makes me ill. And I know my eating out category, I was over in that category. But I'm not going to deny myself my guilty pleasures. I have no regrets having my little treats here, but I know now I'm on a different journey and things are going to be changing around. So, you know, this is done. We're not going to dwell on it. I've put it in, I've accounted for it, I see where I'm at, and that's that. The only category I'll be boosting up, just because I didn't expect it to be this much. Like, food is expensive, guys. Really, really, really expensive. Minus the McDonald's and the stuff on here, I don't even think these equate to 30 quid. They're probably about 20. But let's add them up just for the sake of the video. Right, we've got 9.80, which is when I grabbed some salad yesterday because I was out and I was really hungry. Then we've got 3.55, breakfast at work. 6.99. I got this because I was really hungry again and I can't leave gaps between eating. It wasn't the healthiest option, but it was the closest option. Then we've got 3.55 again. I might have to chew my words. it's coming up to £30. So let's go up, go up, go up, go up. That's it. So I spent £23 in this category. It shouldn't have been in that category, but it's there. So what can I do? I spent £23.89 of my grocery money. That's it, guys. That's my budget. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, guys. I will be filming more like these because they help me to stay on top of everything. I've only got 2 pages left, guys, and then I want to start filling in my monthly budget review, which I've never ever filled in. So I want to do that and document it for you guys. I know a lot of us, we struggle with our spending, we struggle with different categories in our budgets, but at the end of the day, I'm just showing you how I'm tackling my setbacks, how I'm tackling my struggles, how I'm tackling the areas that I'm weak in, and my steps going forward. So love and light to you guys always, and do your girl a favor by giving the video a big thumbs up. We truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, you like it here, and until next time, see you later. Bye.